So, in the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, this text, translated with commentary for modern times in the Radiance Sutras, we start the Banter verses. This ancient scripture is about 112 gateways to the yoga of wonder and delight, pathways of liberation. But we don't directly dive into the 112 ways, although once they get going, it's just one after another. We start with some back and forth between the divine feminine and the divine masculine for some context, which I think is a beautiful way to frame these meditations. Our author has added their own introduction. The Vijnana Bhairava Tantra is framed as a conversation between lovers, Devi and Bhairava. Devi is the creative energy permeating the universe. Her nature is power, strength, and might. Bhairava is the infinite consciousness that embraces her. In the initial verses, Devi is speaking from within her awe at existence. She assumes the body of a seeker of truth and dares Bhairava to reveal to her the secrets of yoga. Rising to the occasion, Bhairava accepts her questions as beautiful and invites her to accompany him on the path of intimacy with all life. In verses 1 to 23, they converse back and forth this way. As stated in the prelude, which we read last time, each verse has 3 forms of Sanskrit followed by a poetic interpretation in English. This is what each page looks like. For example, here are the first 2 Banter verses written in Devanagari, then the International Alphabet of Sanskrit transliteration, and then a lexical breakdown in a more Romanized transliteration scheme. And then we have the English on the side here. So I'll read the Sanskrit as well as the English. Here are the first 2 verses. Am Shri Devi Vacha Shrutam Deva Maya Sarvam Rudraya Mala Sambhavam Trika Bhedam Asheshena Saratsara Vibhagashaham Adyapina Nivrto Me Samshaya Parameshwaram King Rupang Tattvato Deva Shabda Rashi Kalamayam. One day, the goddess sang to her lover, Bhairava, "Beloved and radiant Lord of the space before birth, revealer of essence, slayer of the ignorance that binds us, you who in play have created this universe and permeated all forms in it with never-ending truth. I have been wondering. I have been listening to the hymns of creation, enchanted by the verses, yet still I am curious. What is this delight-filled universe into which we find ourselves born? What is this mysterious awareness shimmering everywhere within it?" Kim va navatma bhedena bhairave bhairava krutau trishiro bheda bhinnam va king va shakti trayatmakam nada bindu mayam vapi kim chandrardha nirodhika chakrarudham Anachkam Vakim Vashakti Swarupakam. I have been listening to the love songs of form, longing for formless. What are these energies undulating through our bodies, pulsing us into action? And this matter, out of which our forms are made, what are these dancing particles of condensed radiance? Para paraya sakalama parayascha vapunah paraya yadi tadvatsyat paratvam tadvirudhyate nahi varna vibhedena deha bhedena va bhavet paratvam nishkalatvena sakalatvena tadbhavet prasadam kuru me natha nishesham chindhi sankshayam. What is this power we call life, appearing as the play of flesh and breath? How may I know this mystery and enter it more deeply? My attention is enthralled by a myriad of forms, innumerable individual entities everywhere, flashing into existence and fading away again. Lead me into the wholeness beyond all these parts. Do me a favor, my love. Let me rest in your embrace. Refresh me with the elixir of your wisdom. Ravish me with your truth. So those are the first 6 verses that Devi speaks, the Divine Feminine. Starting with the 7th verse, Bhairava responds to her, the Divine Masculine. Shri Bhairava Uvacham Sadhu Sadhu Tvaya Prashtam Tantrasaram Idam Priye Guhaniyatamam Bhadre Tadhapi Kathayamite Yat Kinchit Sakalam Rupam Bhairavasya Prakiritam Tada Sarataya Devi Vijnana Shakrajalavat Maya Swapnopamam Chaiva Gandharva Nagara Brahmam. Bhairava replies, Beloved, your questions touch the heart of wonder, the path of intimacy with all life, weaving together body and soul, sex and spirit, individuality and universality. This is my cave of secrets. Your inquiry has led you here. I feel your fingers on my pulse. Come with me. Leave behind everything you know. The teachings about me are a light show put on by the celestial musicians, as beautiful and insubstantial as clouds. Dhyanardham Pranta Buddhinam Kriyadambaravarit Vartinam Kevalam Varnitam Pungsham Vikalpa Nihatatmanam Tattvato Nanavatma Sao Shabda Rashir Nabhairvaham Na cha sao trishira devo na cha shakti trayatmakaham Nada bindu mayovapi na chandrardha nirodhika na chakra krama sambhinno na cha shakti swarupaka. Elaborate rituals and garish images may be useful in meditation when your mind is whirling of thoughts, of sex, money, and power wandering like an elephant in heat. Go ahead and use these tools. Yet no, beating drums and blaring trumpets cannot summon the one who is already present. I am not a collection of incantations known only to experts. I am not a ladder to be climbed, a sequence for piercing energy centers in your body. I am not to be found at the end of a long road. I am right here. Aprabuddha matinam hi eta balab vibhishika maturmoda kavat sarvam pravritti artham udahrtam dikala kala non mukta desho desha visheshini vyapadeshtum ashaktya sav Katya Paramarthata. All the stories about me are like tales you tell naughty children. The goblin is going to come, gobble you up, or else soothing fables mothers spin as they hand out sweets. Leave these fantasies behind. Let me tell you of the luminous path. I am beyond measure. I cannot be calculated. I am beyond space and time. I am beyond ancient and beyond the future. There are no directions in me. Antasvanubhavananda vikalponmukta gojara Yavastha bharita kara bhairavi bhairavatmanaham tadvapustatvato jnanyam vimalam vishwapuranam evam vidhe bhare tatve kafpudyah kascha tripyati. I am always here. I am the embrace of your most intimate experience. Though I am beyond the intellect, I am not beyond your daring. I am the nourishing state of fullness that is the essence of soul. You belong to me and I am yours. My nature is spotless, completely uncontaminated. I am not covered up, not even by 1 billion galaxies. So who is there to worship and adore? There is no one to appease. Evam vidha bhairavasya yavastha parigiyate sa para prararupena para devi prakritita shakti maturyadvad abheda sarvada stitita Atasta dharma dharmitvat parashaktif paratmanaha navahnir-dahika shaktir vyatirikta vibhavyate kevalam jnana sattayam prarambhoyam praveshane. Sacred texts sing of my reality, but I cannot be found in them, for I am the one listening. I am always closer than breath. Heat and fire are not two separate things. These are just verbal distinctions. The goddess and the one who holds her are one and the same. We are inseparable. The way to me is through her. Shaktyavastha pravishtasya nirvibhagena bhavana tadasau shiva rupi syat shaivi mukham ihochyate yatha loke nadipasya kiranair bhaskarasya cha Jnatyate digvibhagadi tadvachakdya shiva priye. I am everywhere, infusing everything. To find me, become absorbed in the intense experience. Go all the way, be drenched in the energies of life. Enter the world beyond separation. The light of a candle reveals a room. The rays of the sun reveal the world. So does the Divine Feminine illumine the way to me. Those verses up to the 21st were spoken by Bhairava, responding to Devi in the first 6 verses, if I recall correctly. Now, Shri Devi replies again, the Divine Feminine. Shri Devi Uvacham Deva Deva Trishurlanka Kapala Krita Bhushana Digdesha Kala Shunya Chavyapadesha Vivarjita Yavastha Bharita Kara Bhairavasyo Palabhyate Kairupadyar Mukham Tasya Paradevi Katham Bhaved Yatha Samyagaham Vedmi Tatha Me Bruhi Bhairava. She who shines everywhere sings. You who hold the mysteries in your hand of will, knowledge, and action, reveal to me this path of illumined knowing. I long to merge with you, be filled with your nourishing essence. Lead me into joyous union with the life of the universe, that I may know it fully, realize it deeply, and breathe in luminous truth. And those are the banter verses between the Divine Feminine and Masculine, the first 23. Starting with the 24th verse, the next 112 verses each are the yuktis, the various ways to moksha, to achieve yoga, yunyam, the 112 gateways to the yoga of wonder and delight. I am so grateful that I could chant those banter verses with you. I could feel the Divine Masculine and Feminine between us all, playing through each sound. So delectable is their interaction and dance and sensual embrace. Thank you very much for listening. We'll conclude our reading there for now and start the yuktis for realsies next time. Glad we could put all that context in order. As always, if that invited within you any insights or curiosities or expressions you want to reflect upon, you are always welcome to do so. I very much look forward to starting the yuktis with you next time.